Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanier family.
And for those of you that are new here, welcome, and let's enjoy some great music together.
All right. What do you have for our Goonies today?
Well, today is Saturday, so we're going to do some Canadian content for you guys. This time I chose one that we haven't done in a while, and she's very, very popular on the channel.
Of course.
We definitely love everything she does that we've heard. This is Joni Mitchell today.
Yes.
And the song is Shades of Scarlett Conquering.
Nice.
The people who asked for this one are Cosmo Kramer and Dwayne Kashak.
There we go.
Yeah.
We're doing this, of course, because we are kind of sort of belated celebrating her 80th birthday.
Yes. She just recently turned 80.
Yeah.
And that's a wonderful thing that she's still with us.
Yeah. And she's made some great music for us over the decades, and
yes,
we can't get enough of her. So we're going to try this one out. Like she said, this is Shades of Scarlett Conquering. And this is Joni Mitchell.
Scarlett and her deep complaint, mimicking tenderness she sees in sentimental movies. A celluloid rider comes to town, cinematic lovers sway, plantations and sweeping ballroom take her breath away. Out in the wind in crinolines, chasing the ghosts of Gable and Flynn, through stand-in boys and extra players, Magnolia's hopeful in her auburn hair. She comes from a school of southern charm. Likes to have things her way. Any man in the world holding out his arm would soon be made to pay. Friends have told her not so proud. Neighbors trying to sleep and yelling not so loud. Lovers in anger, block of ice. Harder and harder just to be nice. Given in the night to dark dreams from the dark things she feels. She covers her eyes in the X-rated scenes, running from the reels. Beauty and madness to be praised, 'cause it is not easy to be brave, to walk around in so much need, to carry the weight of all that grief. Dressed in stolen clothes, she stands, cast iron and frail, with her impossibly gentle hands and her blood-red fingernails. Out of the fire and still smoldering, she says, a woman must have everything. Shades of scarlet conquering, she says, a woman must have everything.
This is so interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it's beautiful though, the way she sings it.
I know, she does it so well.
But I'm listening to the story and I'm trying to figure it out, and it sounds very kind of dark.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's talking about Catholics. It said something about Catholic saints or something,
Mm-hmm.
and about people trying to teach their kids not to be sinners and all this kind of thing, or what have you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then it talked about how in the nighttime, how certain people were doing things that they weren't supposed to be, and I don't know. It's like this girl that was maybe raised Catholic. This is just how it feels. Like it's a girl that was raised Catholic, very strict kind of thing, and she was supposed to portray herself a specific way in public.
Mm-hmm.
But behind closed doors, everything was different.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
quite possibly.
That's how it felt. But I'm not sure if I'm right on the meaning of that. It's just what it seems to be about for me. And it's like being a sinner is freeing for her. That's what it feels like.
Maybe.
But yet she's ashamed of it because she was raised to not be that way.
Of course.
I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, we're going to have to look at some lyrics.
Yeah, definitely. But that's kind of the feel I'm getting from the story so far anyway.
Yeah. Well, let's continue.
Yeah. The atmosphere of that music is so good.
It is.
Oh my goodness.
So well played. This is a great band, of course. I mean, anything that Joni's equated with is quite good. I mean,
Yeah,
only the
definitely.
best instrumentalist for her.
Of course. And she's got such a gorgeous voice and so distinct from anybody else, you know?
Now, if I'd have known that the lyrics were going to end just after I pressed the pressed the pause button, I probably would have looked at the lyrics right then and there.
Yeah, but that's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the lyrics of this one, that's what it feels like to me. Just some kind of a person that was raised in a very strict Catholic environment, and then as they got older, they didn't follow it the same way that they were meant to, according to their families. You know, that sort of feel.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You're going to look it up for us.
See,
See, right away, it says, out of the fire like Catholic saints comes Scarlett and her deep complaint, mimicking tenderness she sees in sentimental movies.
Huh?
A celluloid rider comes to town, cinematic lovers sway, plantations and sweeping ballroom gowns take her breath away. Out in the wind in crinolines, chasing the ghosts of Gable and Flynn, through stand-in boys and extra players, Magnolia's hopeful in her auburn hair.
Oh. Seems like she's like a movie person.
It seems like it, yeah.
She disappears in the movies.
Yeah.
So she watches these movies and then finds
Maybe
herself.
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
She comes from a school of southern charm. She likes to have things her way. Any man in the world holding out his arm would soon be made to pay.
Oh.
Friends have told her not so proud, neighbors trying to sleep and yelling not so loud, lovers in anger, block of ice, harder and harder just to be nice. Given in the night to dark dreams, from the dark things she feels, she covers her eyes in the X-rated scenes running from the reels. Beauty and madness to be praised, because it's not easy to be brave, to walk around in so much need, to carry the weight of all that greed.
Okay.
Dressed in stolen clothes, she stands, cast iron and frail, with her impossibly gentle hands and her blood-red fingernails. Out of the fire still smoldering, she says, a woman must have everything. Shades of scarlet conquering. She says, a woman must have everything.
Huh.
I'm not sure what exactly that's about. It sounds like, I don't know. It does sound like she kind of disappears into movies, kind of.
I think that's possible. She maybe, and she seems to be like kind of a user, really.
But I still feel like she was raised in a very strict way, because it says she covered her eyes during the X-rated scenes.
Yeah, school of Southern charm.
Yeah.
Likes to have things her way. Any man in the world holding out his arm would soon be made to pay.
Yeah.
So she does use the men that she has.
Yeah, exactly.
Or that she gets. You know?
It's very strange. I think she portrays herself one way in public and a whole different way in private, is what it feels like too.
Yeah. Probably even living the fantasy of these movies where everything's flowing and she looks
right,
proper, and she, again, that Southern charm.
Yeah.
So
mimicking tenderness, like in the sentimental movies, it says.
Yeah.
So pretending to be like that.
Yeah. She pretends to be that,
when in reality
nice,
she's
soft
not a nice person
but when
at
she
all.
gets her hooks in you, she's got
yeah.
you.
Like in reality she's not nice at all.
No.
Interesting song. Very well played. And of course, Joni's voice is just gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Always. It's so nice.
Yeah. Like I said, the musicianship, again, off the chart. I mean, that's the same album, though, Hissing of Summer Lawns.
Yeah, we had listened to some songs off of that album already, and I noticed that this is on there too.
Yeah, so 75, 76, something like that.
Yeah, around there.
She had some tremendous artists working with her at the time, so this, obviously is going to sound great.
Yeah. So thank you very much for that request. It was obviously very much appreciated. Please don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel so you can become one of our Goonies. Share with your family and friends. Click the notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.